I'm back. Hello? No, I'm back. Kick me out. I'm just going to wet me little lips. Why is my stream showing a black screen? Right, is your audio included?
I've just ticked it. Hello,
All
everyone,
right,
again. Master Bear just invalidated his lap on exit of the Jackie curve at turn 9. Minton's got a fastest first sector now as he heads through Malady of turn 7, heading into the Bruxelles chicane. Keeping it
Stream
tight.
is short.
Stream is showing.
Stream is showing. Who you on with, Mucker? Invalidation for Master Katie. Purple sector 1. Who are you on with, Casper?
I'm on with Minden heading through pit path. He's keeping it quite tight on the curb, taking a decent bit of it on exit as well, heading through the curve called Frere, through Stablo turn 15, flat through here, and then it is flat to the floor.
I was on with the K18. He is purpling his sectors. So when we finish with Minden, let's jump on with him. Here he comes, Minden. It's the bus stop.
Here he comes out of the bus stop chicane. It's a short run to the start of finish line. What can he get? It's a 1:44.7. It's not exactly what he would have wanted.
Yeah. I'm on to K18 now, who just entering sector 3. Well, he's on sector 3.
Hard breaking into the bus stop chicane. You're looking for second gear in here from 8th to 2nd. It's very easy to lock up.
Not as fast as I thought.
The line. And he goes to 8th. Bottom of all the times that we've got set so far.
I'm on board with Wallace now.
Well, Master Bear's got fastest second sector now. It's a 1:14.7 heading after 2 sectors.
Yeah, Master Bear he's next to cross the line, isn't he? Yeah. Just,
I love how those cars go through Blanchemont. It's as if they're trying to drift.
Oh, rode that curve a bit hard.
Too much there.
But it looks reasonable time. Yeah,
it's a 1:43.2. He's 8/10 ahead of everyone. Here comes Wallace. Can he do the same? He's very close to 1:42.55 from him.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Is Shaggy going to be able to replicate it? Well, he's in third. It's a 1:43.8.
not bad.
Quite good for him.
Not bad at all.
Is anybody else running?
18's on an in lap, I think, as is Minden. Yeah.
Anything else just starting a lap?
I think 18 is just 7/10 down, so he could be on a fast lap, mate.
Now, what can MCL do on softs this time, I wonder? Because his Q1 run was on mediums, and he absolutely smoked everyone, so I wonder what he can do on softs.
K18 runs in the pits. Yeah, on board with MCL myself. Purple sector 1.
First sector. Going a little deep into Icon as well.
Oh, and he slowed right down.
Laid off in the back. So MCL's going for absolute perfection. That's not going to leave him too much time now to go into the pits and change and go again. Right, Sierra's started another lap.
Yeah,
Well,
on
another
with
lap,
it.
his first lap. He's currently 14th and last of the runners.
On board myself.
As he heads into turn 1, quite close to the curve and not touching it. An exit of the source is crucial because you've got Eau Rouge here, up the hill, Radion there. Biggest full throttle sections on the calendar. Fastest first sector as well.
240 mile an hour clocked up, 240 mile an hour clocked up there. It's,
that's pretty fast. He's a little wide through the Bruxelles hairpin, heading into Jackie X curve.
Jackie X. Blast from the
Jackie
path.
X. Do you want me to call it No Name?
No, no, Jackie X is good. I like Jackie X.
I originally heard it called Jackie X Curve when they were doing the White Race earlier this year. I don't know when they named it the Jackie X Curve.
Sierra's just purple sector 2.
And it's a 1:15 flat after 2 sectors as well. Can he keep this pace up? He's heading up the hill through Blanchimont now. What sort of speed can he hit? Probably high 210s.
Here's Sierra now with a 143.4 P3.
Oh, you thought it was a 142? I thought it was a 142 as well. MCL's going again.
Are you?
MCL's going again.
Purple sector 2.
It's the fastest first middle sector by a long shot. It's a 113 after 2 sectors. He's on an absolute storm of a run this time. Heading through Blanchimont now. Up towards the bus stop chicane in the Red Bull. What sort of time can he produce?
Wow.
Can he best his lap from last time? It's a 141.683. He's a second and a half up on the competition, and well, excellent principle for Red Bull, and well, I'm sure he's going to be very happy and also relatively dissatisfied with himself.
There's PDMB coming into the bus stop and into the pits. Thank you, mate. Verstappen.
That's Verstappen. Verstappen is heading into P1 now. Quite easy to run wide in the middle of that double left-hander.
He had me actually pressing my brake then. I thought he'd gone too wide.
No, to be fair, I usually have to lift a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to say lift a bit. Oh, that's invalid. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's got away with that.
I thought he blew it as well. But clearly not. I think we've only got 1 minute left, but I can't see the timer because of the yellow flags. We've got 58 seconds of the session remaining.
Yep.
So Minden and Dave, they've got to get relatively quickly. Well, Dave's starting his lap now. And Minden's heading through
This is a good time for
now.
Verstappen as well. This is a good time.
So 143.4, that puts him in 4th place. MCL is currently on another level. I don't think anybody can doubt that. But at the moment, if things stay as they are, we are going to be saying goodbye to Minden, Dave, K18 and Mo Sullivan. Where are all of those drivers? Mo Sullivan's heading through the back straight.
Yeah,
one of the back
just
straights.
off on his final lap.
Towards the bus
Just made
stop.
it 9 seconds to spare. Minden, sorry, mate.
Thank goodness for that, yeah. Mo Sullivan's a 144.0, puts him in 8th for the time being. Dave is up on his personal best, but not by much. He only really needs to improve by about half a second. What can K18 do? He's 9/10 up after 2 sectors. As he heads down up the hill, up the back straight towards Longship there and into the bus stop chicane, braking from 210 to probably about 70 kilometers an hour. And then down the start finish straight, it's the 10th. He's on the bubble, putting Billy out. So we've got 2 drivers confirmed exiting this session. 18 and Adrenaline have got to be careful now. Most of them is safe. What sort of times can Dorsey, Dave and Minden put through? Dave's first across the line out of the pair of them. It's a 1:43.6. That puts him in 6th place. KT is also out in Q2. What can Minden do? He's 1/4 of a second up after 2 sectors, so I'm not sure if that's going to be enough.
No,
but
I can't see it. He's going to have to catch up.
He's going to have to catch up pretty well through this final section of track.
What's he need? He needs a 1:44.0, doesn't he, to stand any chance? So
pretty all right through bus stop there, maybe even a little deep.
That's it.
And he stays in 14th with a 1:44.5. So only seeing 4 drivers out this time because we saw 6 last time. K18, Billy, ENB, and Minden are all out of Q2.
Surprised to see K18 go out, to be honest with you.
Really?
I am, yeah. It was my little dark horse for tonight, K18, but
anyway, we're
On
going
to
to have a battle for pole position. And I say battle.
pardon?
I say battle for pole position. It's very much a case of who can beat MCL in this one.
I said pardon because I burped.
But results are confirmed. We've got MCL in first place by a second and a half, mind you, ahead of Masterbet and Wallace, who's top 3 in that session. Going out are K18, which is the prize to Mike, Billy, PDNB, and Minden.
Some interesting comments in the chat.
Have we got any words from Sternface or
Wallace,
yeah.
Scars doesn't seem very happy in the chat. Regarding his pace.
What are people saying? There's not very many excuses being made as yet, but I imagine once the whole qualifying session is complete, we will see some.
Yep.
Because let's be honest, we're talking about simulator drivers; they're going to create excuses.
And it was Casper that said that, not me.
I did say that. I'm willing to admit it. But okay, other than pole, who do you think is going to be sort of top 3?
I think Verstappen. I think he's got a little bit in hand. Maybe Sierra. Obviously, I want Ricky to do well, obviously, but without being biased, Master Bear and Verstappen, I expect to be pushing MCL a little bit more. Sierra, obviously, as well. I'll go for Sierra and Verstappen to make up the top 3 with MCL. That's what I'm sticking my nose out at.
Fair enough. Other than MCL on pole, which unless something drastic happens, it feels like giving this qualifying session is almost a given. I reckon we're probably going to be looking more towards maybe a No, I reckon Verstappen will be top 3, but considering the form of last season, I can't really put it past Shaggy to end up in top 3 as well.
Interesting choice,
Considering the
matey.
form that he had overall last season,
Yeah.
which, mind you, was stellar. We are going to be hoping, well, I'm sort of hoping to see, what Shaggy can do. But Q3 has begun, 12 minutes. Absolute shootout. But it's the EXO leading the pits now as well. Is anybody else looking to come out? Have a look.
You need to get asleep, you do.
I do
Making
get
me
I
up.
got out of bed at 12 o'clock today as well, so it's not like I got out.
You've been selling
late
jeans
time.
today? Have you been selling jeans today?
Nah. The only sort of physically arduous thing that I did was I went shopping.
Ooh.
Which in the new place, the nearest house, there's a 20-minute walk away.
Wow. I can just picture you actually with your little basket on wheels, like the old biddies use when they're going shopping, with the tartan suitcase on wheels.
Hold on. Tartan?
Right, who's first one out?
God, me and Tartan, that is a combination and a half that I don't want to see.
Yeah, Sierra's the first one out on track, but he's closely followed by, I think it's a Mercedes and a Ferrari.
But yeah, I was about to say, closely followed by a string of drivers, a Mercedes, a Ferrari, and a Red Bull of EXO. As we see all the other drivers heading out of the pits now, other than Master Bear, I think he's stayed behind. Maybe he's used one set of softs too many.
Yeah, Dorsey Dave's stopped in as well.
I thought Dorsey Dave was out. Oh, it must have been the other way. Well, I'm blaming the fact that the monitor is far away and I have glasses and I can't really see the dots.
I'm going to use that myself.
But anyway, right, first runs of the final session are about to begin. Looking on board with Sierra as he heads towards the source. Getting a crucial exit, it's a good exit. Very important that you do get a good exit out of here, because you've got the run up the hill and the run down the Campbell Straight as well. A bad exit is going to cost you a hefty chunk of time. Ooh, I thought he was about to hit track limits there, but he didn't. He's topping out in 8th gear. Now, quickly before this session ends,
I could do. It's entirely up to you. If you've got it prepared there in front of you, you go ahead
I
with
can
it,
very
mate,
quickly get it prepared. It's this season we're downsizing from a 15 race calendar to 12.
Yep.
And as you can see, we're starting at Spa today, and then we have Imola, Zandvoort, the first 3 rounds, and then Paul Ricard, Silverstone, Singapore, the new track in Vegas, Barcelona, and the new track at Lusail. And then we're ending it off with Baku, Kota, and the season finale at the big straights of Mexico with that big baseball bowl dome thing.
What are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to out of this calendar? From what the drivers have said, Lusail is going to be very good. I can't wait for that. Baku's usually chaos.
Yep.
Vegas, I'm not so sure about.
Sierra with 143. Verstappen with a 143.5. EXO 144.2 in P4. Ferrari there of Shaggy is 143.7. Where are we up to now?
Who
Who's
else
next?
is on a lap? Mo
It's,
Sullivan's heading up the hill now.
Yeah, Mo's the next one.
And then one more that I'm sort of looking forward to personally, Silverstone.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. So I'm quite interested in the new tracks as we just on board with Mo Sullivan, and here comes Luke.
Here comes Sternface. Hello, Sternface. Hello.
You there, Luke?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Well, we're speaking about MCL not being able to be beaten. It's a 140-1 from him, so 140-140. So that's going to be interesting to see if anyone can beat that. Master Bear's coming across the line into 143-1. And Dave's the last one to start a lap.
Do I think anyone will beat him? No.
Who's talking to you?
It's what?
Who's talking to Luke? You've just sprung in from nowhere then.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you alright?
Springing up out of nowhere.
Are you alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Family good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just in midsummer madness. But it's all good.
As always. Do you want to introduce yourself to the stream?
Yeah, I'm Sternface. Manager, one of the longest managers going on in the Wednesday night racing. And yeah, just back for season 10 to go at it again in a slightly slower car than before. But it's good, happy with my lot, happy with my drivers. And we're just going to bobble away somewhere mid-table, hopefully, for the whole season.
Great stuff. Have you got any questions lined up for Luke Casper?
I've not really got any questions other than, well, at the moment, considering just looking at the qualifying points for today, like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I mean, it gets to the point where you are in the slower cars. It's harder to obviously pin down the faster drivers. And after what happened last season, I really just want drivers that are going to turn up every week. Because I had a bit of a nightmare last year with consistency. Some of it was luck, some of it was other things, but I barely had drivers for the entire season. Obviously not because of my management style.
Rumour has it.
So this year I just want the guys to turn up really, and then I'm happy. Turn up and try their hardest and finish the races. Not retire in the pits, not crash out, keep the car in one piece, and then I'm good.
Right, and I've got a couple of questions I've lined up for you, Luke. Right?
Yes.
You regarded as one of the best managers in ERC history. Yeah, it's right, mate. Kate team's shown promise towards the end of last season. All ERC are hopeful you can keep your team together for season 10. What strength can you offer your team to keep them interested, to keep them there?
It's about basically they need to have fun on the tracks to keep them keen and keep them there. So whatever level you're at, whatever pace you're at, find someone that you can race against and make sure you have on-track battles with those people. You know, it's no fun being lonely in the game, being lonely on the track. That's not what anyone plays it for. So as long as they find someone with pace to race against, or a patch of people, for me it doesn't matter if it's at the front, the middle, or the back of the pack. As long as you're competing with somebody, and you can be the same people week in, week out. Obviously, it changes with the guys that put around us and stuff. But for me, they just need to have fun. And for that to happen, they need to find some matches on track. People
I think that's well said. That's well said. I think that's one of the most important things about any sport and any game. You've got to enjoy it, mate, haven't you, to perform at your best.
For sure. And I think, I'm really happy that everyone's enjoying the game a lot more this year, because I, for one, absolutely loathed last year's version. And like my drivers at the end of last season, I also just quit racing because I found it so tedious.
Yeah.
Just
No,
with the
you're right.
game, I couldn't get on with it. So it's nice that everyone's got that pulse back, and you can see it in the chat. You can see
I mean,
it
I was
in
going
the
to say,
chat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying the game quite a bit because I bought this game. When did I buy it? I bought it
About 3
just
weeks
before
old,
I
isn't it?
moved out, so about just over a week ago,
All right.
and I probably sunk at least 10 hours into it.
Yeah, see, I'm 3 days in, and I've probably done 2 hours, which is only probably an hour short of the whole of the last game. No, I exaggerate a little, but yeah.
Who's your main guy with setups and stats, Luke? Do you do that, or are you
With
a
my
team?
drivers, no, not really. I offer very supportive shoulder to talk to, and I will give people help if they want. But for many seasons, my drivers have far outdone me in terms of their knowledge of the mechanics and the games and setups. So it's not worth me getting involved for that side of it because I don't have the skill set. But what I can do is just try and keep them calm in the situations where they might lose their heads, and
Fair
obviously
enough.
trying to gnaw the opposition into making a mistake in the chat room.
We're just coming up now to the exciting bit of qualifying. Are you all right to stay on board a bit, Luke?
I'm going to stay on
finish?
for a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So get ready for some quick fire questions in a minute.
In the meantime, I've got adrenaline coming into the pit. Sierra's just put in a lap, 1:42.9, putting it in third place, still over a second and a half off of MCL, as we see drivers gearing up to start their final lap. Now, so the start line in time, because he's going through pit path now. There's 35 seconds. I'm not sure if he will.
No, I don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
It's not only him.
That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Dave is ahead of him, so Dave will be able to start another lap. But Ricky's not only going to be losing, well, might not actually make it, but there's also the concern of he's going to be losing. 10 seconds. It's going to be tight.
He's been out for a fag, he has. He's been out for a fag.
Yeah, no, that's... And time's up. No, we can't start his lap. That's it. So Ricky's best time is going to put him in second place.
Oh, his manager's not going to be very happy.
Mercedes coming up to the line. Mo Silva, here he comes. He's just second up on his personal best after 2 sectors. Puts him in 5th place for the time being. Good start.
Nice one,
Shaggy coming up through Blanchimont now up towards the bus stop chicane to 36 on entry. I thought he took a little bit a hefty chunk curve there. What time have we got? It's a 1:43.5. It's a slight improvement, but not by very much. I think here comes MCL. It's a 1:44.5, not an improvement, but the fact
he was
that
going a bit,
time stayed consistent.
He was going a bit slow when I went on him before, actually. There's an Aston Martin. Is that an Aston Martin there? Just coming into the bus stop.
Aston Martin of Massive there. Here he comes through the bus stop. Final corner, some of the slowest corners on this track. Here he comes. He goes up to 3rd place.
Verstappen next, mate. Verstappen.
6. Here comes Verstappen. He goes to 4th. It's a 1:42.8.
Sierra. Oh no.
3
Williams.
more drivers to finish a lap. Exo's down in 10th. Now that's unusual. Sierra's
Pitted.
So we've got 1 more. Dave.
There's Dave now. Coming into the bus stop.
Here he comes, and he's pitted as well. So
that's it.
MCL was by over a second. And then
we've only got one of our guesses in the top 3. MCL. He just let us down. Verstappen and well, it was open. I didn't actually name him.
I was saying Shaggy and Verstappen, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Damn, 1-0. That is unfortunate.
But to qualify pole, one and a bit seconds ahead of the field is something else in it. I mean, I've been watching MCL this last 2 weeks in other leagues, and he's been kicking ass. So yeah, he's definitely
I'm just
a
looking.
cut
That's
above at
his
the moment.
6th pole in ERC managers. I tell you
Right.
that's by a pretty hefty margin as well. But it's official. MCL and Wolves are on your front row with Master Bear and Dash stepping in 3rd and 4th. Sierra, Mo Sullivan, Adrenaline, Shaggy, Dorsey Dave, and EXO rounding out the top 10. Don't face any big shocks.
Not really. It's good, other than obviously McLaren. It's good to see the rest of the field is not so far apart. So I think there'll be some good racing in this one. But obviously he's gonna, I think, walk away like we're very used to seeing Red Bulls doing in the real thing. It's going to be pretty sedate for him at the front, I'd imagine, unless something funky happens. But no, I think he's got it all day long. But it is very difficult when you're not being challenged to keep your concentration, so you never know.
Yeah, true. Are you finished, Casper? Can I do me quick fires, or have you got something planned up? Right then, Luke, are you ready? Stand by your beds. Right, I've asked you a couple of these questions before, but there are some fresh questions. Unlimited budget, which 2 drivers would you assign?
Ooh, unlimited budget. It's tough. That is actually really tough. Does it have to be the current pool, or can I go historically?
Current pool.
Well, obviously, seeing the pace that he's got for the whole of this season, you'd have to go with McLaren, wouldn't you? And then, if Scar was still on controller, it would be him as well. But with him on hill now,
yeah, true.
I think I'd go for Shaggy, because I like. He's always there, isn't he? He's improving as well every time.
Definitely. Dark horse for season 10.
I would probably go with EXO in his fast car. Classic sandbagging in qualifying.
You've not had your game long, but what is your favourite track on the game at the moment?
I think it's Brazil.
Yes.
What tier are you at the moment?
What tier? What?
What tier are you at on the F1 game
3.
at the moment? 3.
What tier? Oh God, I don't know. I've not played it enough to even take any notice. Whatever you start at, I'd imagine.
You get a lottery win. What are the first 3 things you're going to buy?
Coffee. No, I don't know. First 3 things: I'd buy a house in Tenerife. I would
Snap.
probably buy a nice transport van straight out of the showroom, exactly how I want it. And then I'd probably buy plane tickets for my whole family to come out and have a holiday.
Good. Very good. Are you on controller or on a wheel?
I am on controller since I first got this game. But I'm going to update my software, which will bring my wheel back into the game tonight. Now, I've been enjoying controller, so I'll have a quick go and see if it's better.
Fair dues. Who do you think the insider is?
I think it's Jazzy. He's got the I reckon it's him.
Yeah. Single, married? Are you married, single, available, whatever? What's your marital status?
Married.
Mike, why are you asking if he's available? Is that something
He's
you're
met
telling
me.
me?
Yeah, I met him. I know what he looks like.
I have.
If you had a free
Strong to
ticket,
resist.
for plastic surgery, what would you have?
God. I don't know, I might get my nose straightened. It's a bit crooked from where it was broken.
Right, there's a zombie invasion. Which 3RC members would you want by your side?
That's actually really good, because I do think about zombie invasions a lot. Alright, I would go with You've got to have the young ones because they've got more ability to run around and stuff. So I'll probably take Wallace, and I think I'd take Bird because I just see him as a very aggressive man who could maim some zombies.
Fair enough. Who's the biggest ERC moaner?
You know who that is.
You tell
You
me.
fathered him.
Last one. Who's your secret crush?
Oh God. They put me on the spot. I don't know.
Come on.
No, I honestly, I'm not going anywhere with it.
No, it's got to be somebody underage then, if you're not telling me.
Of course it is.
Where your mind goes, unbelievable.
Anyway, we're off. Formation lap. No Wallace.
All right.
To interview. Brilliant.
Right, let's put a link to it. And,
Thank you very much, mate. See you soon.
I am
Hey,
watching, and I'm
See you soon. And your package, your package will be delivered shortly.
Yeah, perfect. I can't wait for your foreskin in the post.
Wear it on your married finger.
You know what? I'm just not going to question it.
I thought it's that small.
Yeah. Like, it's a real big.
On that bombshell, we're out here.
Hey,
It's not a big bombshell, is it?
See you soon. Miss you, mate.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, see you
Have a
soon,
good
buddy.
one.
Cheers.
Well, the countdown is here. What we've been waiting for the last 2 weeks is here. Casper, top three.
Isn't it just? In terms of tyres, it's very much a mixed bag. Majority, about half of it looks to be starting on the mediums. Notable exceptions include Master Bear being the first man on the softs in third, Adrenaline in seventh, is the first man on hards. And we're looking also at Ronaldinho at the back, who you thought would go for a slightly separate strategy. Nobody's Ronaldinho as well.
Yeah, interesting. Are you going to stick your nose out for a prediction for top three?
For a prediction other than MCL winning, I reckon there's going to be at least two safety cars.
Yes. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we'll go for that, eh? Safety cars, 2 for you, and I'm expecting a pile up on turn 1. I'm going to go for 3.
Alright, to be fair, the source is no like, to anyone.
Yeah.
As we look at Ronaldinho going through Longchamp now, is the moment that we've all been waiting for. It is Wednesday night, in the UK at least. It is gone 9 o'clock. Drivers are lining up on grid. As we look at MCL, who's on pole position, he was on pole by a second, 1.2 seconds. Mind you, got a couple of drivers having problems with setting themselves up.
Donaldinho's for
But
one.
on the front row,
the leaders'
as
tyres
we've
cool
seen
down.
many times, as we've seen many times, it is a Red Bull and a Ferrari on the front row. What's happening here?
What's going on?
What's
This is what
happening
you
here?
get.
What's K18 doing? He's just going again?
Oh,
Now that's a weird one. He's certainly something's going to happen, certainly. I don't know if he missed the formation lap or something, but he's just going again. He's going at full kilt, which can't be good for his tyres or his fuel.
it can't be good
Has he
for.
underfueled?
It can't be good for them that are waiting on the grid either.
No, that too, exactly. Which is why
Wow.
I'm very confused. I'm sure the stewards are going to want to have a look at this.
I'm on board with MCL, and then I go on to Wallace, and they're both taking sideways glances.
Here we go.
At each
Okay,
other.
right. He's back.
Right.
I think the game's just reset him because, goodness me.
It's reset me as well. I've got nothing available.
I've got nothing available as well. Not 100% sure what's happening. Is K18 maybe having some problems? He's the only person that hasn't got the green loading sign on the right-hand side. I'm not exactly 100% sure what's happening at this point.
There's quite a few
But,
desyncing.
mind you, we haven't got the scarecrows there, which we're so used to seeing in the landscape. And it's a bit weird that we can't see them now. See if there's anything happening in the Discord quickly. Where is it?
I'm on it myself. Lobby's fucked.
Come on, load
Restart.
Okay, right, he's retired. He's going to be coming back soon, apparently. But in the meantime, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. ERC Season 10 is go. And we've got MCL really pulling away at the start. He's able to make the move, but Wallace is trying to take it into turn 2.
Wallace is smashed, and there's a pilot. There is a pilot. Wallace.
There is a pilot. It's a hazard of Scar. There's a lot of penalties that have just been dished out. PDMB, Billy, and Scar. KFC is back at the virtual safety car.
Yeah.
And
quite a few wings missing.
Finally the right.
And Carbon all over the track, flying here, there, and everywhere.
There's some full safety car now as well.
And KT's been kicked by the looks of it.
K18 did retire initially, didn't he?
Right, I'm just looking at the Discord now. I think there could be a restart here.
Potentially. MCL's left, so potentially, yeah.
Must be a restart. Everybody's begging for a restart here. Can't see what KT's put in the chat.
I do seem to remember, though, that was in the new podcast. I do remember them saying no restarts at the start of the break.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't think there is going to be a That is, well, for anybody who's just joined us, welcome to ERC Season 10. We had a master pilot, as you would expect, in Spa, around the source, as always. And now we're just trying to sort everything out. We're not exactly 100% sure what happened. There's a lot of penalties towards the back of the grid. What exactly penalties are we looking at? 5 seconds for PDMB, Billy, Wallace, Pivot, and Scott. They all have 5 second penalties based off of the incident at turn 1.
5 people in the pits.
Probably, maybe, are they maybe trying to... What's a penalty under safety car, can you?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to. But normally you have to wait until...
What about overtaking
the
safety car? Right, overtaking under yellow flag. Yeah, you can. Right, technically the lights have gone out from the new real estate's no restart. Oh, should have been restarted immediately.
Because I'm thinking, because one of the things that EXO did say is that we want to try and keep as close to the F1 rule as possible, yes?
Yeah.
And I do seem to remember that one of the problems was that...
no, there's no restart.
Normally, yeah, I wasn't expecting one. And normally you need to wait for green light conditions to serve your penalty, otherwise especially in the safety car, you only wait for 5 seconds, then you just rejoin at the back of the queue. Which is essentially sort of get out of jail free card.
It's not settled yet. It's not settled yet.
I'll let you keep an eye on it. In the meantime, we've had a lot of stuff going on before we even got to Eau Rouge. We had McLaren go off on a win, what it looked like anyway. And he essentially started the race while everybody else was lined up on formation. As you see, everybody else overtaking K18 now. Or officially overtaking him. And hello, we've had a spinner. Was that an Alfa Romeo? That was an Alfa Romeo pivot spinning on the exit of the bus stop. And
hence his name.
Wing now as well.
Hence his name. Pivot.
That's a pivot. What do you think I said?
That's his name, pivot.
Yeah, that's a pivot.
Spinning. Hence his name, spinning. No,
Sorry, I didn't realise you were
Do I say anything about making it up, really?
But now he's on the front wing as well. So that is going to hurt him. He's going to have to go into the pits this lap round.
Maybe it's the only saving his penalty for the process.
It's entirely possible. But it's very unusual that they're serving penalties under safety car. Because they shouldn't be able to. But anyway, third lap, we're under safety car. Safety car happened, well, on exit of the source, really. We've got MCL, who's on pole by over a second, still in the lead, with 2 Mercedes behind him, with an Alpha Tauri of adrenaline in 4th place. Shaggy, Bull, Steel, Exo, Donaldinho, and Master Bear rounding up the top 10.
What I do see is none of the admin are making comments at the moment, so maybe they are under discussion.
Potentially. Anyway, right, safety car is in this lap. So, for the time being, we're going to assume no restarts, and this is going as normal.
Yeah, totally agree.
Because as the rules dictate, there is not meant to be a restart once the green light, once the red lights go out.
That's right. Anyway.
Ergo, MCL's just
gone early.
On a as we go green, 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 well, we're about to go green, heading through the bus stop. MCL's really been able to make up a gap already on Dash Stappen in 2nd place. He's already got a lead of a second as they all pile towards turn 1. Katie's left a second. Ronaldinho's making tried to make a move into turn 1, but that didn't exactly work out. As they head down the hill towards Eau Rouge, is there anything happening in the background? Not particularly.
No, I'll keep my eye there, mate. Don't worry.
Got Rookie and PDMB. There's a battle for 11th as they head down the straight. Haas has got a lot more speed on exit, and he's just been able to overtake him well before Lake Tom, the braking zone.
Pivot's put a new wing on.
Hello. Donaldinho's had went on the grass. With Billy DNFs, I think I saw an Alfa Romeo spin out as well.
Yeah,
and it's safety car once again.
Wow. Yeah, just going past Billy now with Pivot. No, I'm not.
Pivot's just going on to the straight now.
He is now, yeah. So where did Billy go?
Billy had a spin on exit of Malmedy heading towards Bruxelles, so that's 7 and 8. But, just this straight that he's coming on, pivots coming on to now. Yeah, right there on the right hand side, he had a left here.
Yeah. Right.
Goodness me. Well, I said there were going to be at least 2 safety cars.
You did, mate. You did. Well, I've still got my eye out on the Discord. Nothing going on.
I've just checked the Discord
Just
now
moaning.
as well. I haven't got access to the.
Well, I'm not naming any names. What WTF is happening? That was a joke. Seriously, to be thinking. The safety car is very touchy on this game. The fact that it hasn't been restarted is maddening. The lobby is broken.
I mean, there's a couple of issues at play here because safety cars.
Exo's coming in with a comment now. Let's just have a look at this. Lads, there is no issue. I'm in the park with 7 other drivers and everybody gets that back. This is no proof that this lobby is broken. Fair dues, good comment, Exo. Yeah.
Fair enough. Because, like I said, there was a couple of issues with that. Because, A, it does seem that safety car is relatively touchy. Because it was a slight spin for 2 people on exits of turn 7. On exit of the chicane on the end of the Campbell Straight. And now we've got a full safety car. Might be a little bit over, in my opinion. And you've also got to bear in mind things like the restart rules are only if the lobby is clearly broken or something else. But really, once the green lights turn on for the race, it's like you're not meant to restart.
Nope. No, totally agree. So have we had confirmation safety cars in the stock or anything, Casper? Have you noticed anything?
Not yet. It's usually when you pass this, the second sector, which is coming up to now. And it does look like it, so we do have another lap under safety car.
Yeah, well, I'll go through the positions if that's alright. Safety car's not going in yet. So anyway, we're on to our second safety cars. Casper's mentioned, but MCL will be taking place when the safety car leaves the circuit. If he doesn't pit, which he isn't doing, so we've got MCL in P1 at the moment. Verstappen in Mercedes P2. The other Mercedes driver, Mo Sullivan, is in P3. And Renault is P4. Shaggy in the Ferrari P5, Bull in the Aston Martin P6, Red Bull of Exo is in P7, Williams of Rookie in P8, Aladino P9, Sierra in the Alpine in P10, Wallace is P11, Minden in the Alfa Romeo P12, Scartrix P13, M Steele is in P14, Masterbear P15, PDMB P16, and the last remaining driver in P17 is TTM Pivot. We have lost ERC Billy, K18 and Dorsey Dave. And it's over to you, Casper.
It's over to me. Hello, everyone.
Sorry for coughing.
Oh, he's coughing. Don't die. But... no comment. But one of the things that I did notice that EXO, one of the owners, had said was because the safety car does come out quite easily at Spa.
Well, you can't argue with that, can you?
Which, fair enough, they will have done a lot of testing between start between the end of last season, or even before the end of last season, and the start of this season. So they will have done some form of testing. So they probably do know a little bit more about the game, the tracks and the mechanics, what me and Mike know. My only hope is that it's not that easy at other tracks. Because God forbid, if it's that easy at Singapore, we might as well just be running the whole race on the safety car.
Safety car's in this lap, mate.
As we set to go racing once again to start lap 7 of 22. Remember, these big races are half distance. If you do want to watch a full distance race, tune in tomorrow night as me and Mike will return. And we are doing the 100% race tomorrow, which should also be quite a lot of fun.
Yes. It's always fun with me and you, Casper. Anyway, will Mr. MCL go early as he did last time?
We went early last time. He's going quite late this time.
Yeah, he's actually got to the bus stop.
He's just gone. Yes, he's just gone. So we are going green, green, green.
Yeah.
As they exit the bus stop chicane. Start lap 7 of 22. We're already a third of the way into the race, mind you. And MCL, Verstappen, Mo Sullivan, Adrenaline, Shaggy, Bull, Exo, Rookie, Donaldinho and Sierra in top 10 as they head down the hill up towards Eau Rouge and Rally.
Oh, Wallace is out.
Well, yeah, he's out of spin. He's going to need to get that front wing checked, and it's a virtual safety car, so everybody has to slow down 40%.
I honestly thought he was out then. He's done well to keep that from smashing to smithereens.
I was about to say that's not a nice place for you to have a spin. So he's certainly going to have to come in and get that fixed.
Yeah. Ooh.
You're right there.
Yes.
I thought we saw something happen.
No.
But again, we've not seen a lot of action because 3/4 of the race has been under safety car.
Yeah, anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll run through position changes, shall we? Before
Go for
we
it.
start. Yeah. Big mover, Donaldinho up 11. Bull and Rookie up 10. Then you've got Scartrix up 5. Minden Bean up 3. Exo up 3. Mo Sullivan up 3. Adrenaline up 3. Shaggy up 3. And your big losers, Master Bear down 11. Wallace down 15. P2. Sierra down 5. And PDMB down 2.
Speaking of Donaldinho coming in 10th of the drive-through penalty for
and we're back racing
a bit fast under VSC. Here we are, side by side through Blanchimont with Steele and Scar, teammates in managers last season, as they head through the bus stop. On his right on his rear diffuser, I think Master Bear just cut the chicane slightly as they go side by side, starting lap 8 of 22. Steele's got the speed. Can he outbrake him on the outside of turn 1? He's gone a little bit wide. Can Scar make the inside? Yes, he can. Again, side by side through here, but Steele's just got a little bit more speed. And he looks to be a little bit more confident in that Alpine than Scar in the has. Sierra and Rookie's got passed by Sierra down the Kemmel straight. We've got more moves here. Donaldinho got passed by Steele, but he's got a drive-through penalty, so he doesn't really want to. He wants to be a little bit careful with that. And Scar got ahead of Minden as well. It's about for 12th here.
Yeah.
As you see, Scar trying to go to the inside of that hairpin, but that's quite hard to do. As we see side by side here,
3 abreast, 4 abreast,
4 abreast, side by side through Puon. Very hard to do. It's very much one line through here. Haas is trading places. Master Bear moving up a couple of spots as well. As they head through Piff Path, only taking the inside line. It's Shaggy to have made a move on Adrenaline, as also Master Bear's got the inside at
Bull
Purple Fred. Did Donaldinho take the gravel? I think he did. Is that PDNB? Yes, it is PDNB. Side by side, and we've got somebody falling down the grid. That's Bull falling down the grid.
Yeah, Exo.
And we've got Chaos at Spa. Was that Donaldinho? I thought Donaldinho had span out for a second there. Clearly not, so everything's okay, but we've got some absolute chaos, and with DRS enabled, it's going to be even more.
Yeah, we've got a big battle going on with the Exo, Adrenal, Rookie, Steel. Adrenal's dropping down. He's had a spin.
He's pitted.
Actually, yeah. So is Donaldinho.
He's going in the pits now. Everybody's got DRS in this big train here now as well.
Yeah, Exo's pulled a little bit away from Rookie now. Steel and Master there are on the tail. Go on, sorry,
mate. Big train of cars from 6th to 13th, and most of them are going to have DRS. Let's see what's going to happen. We've got an Alpine trying to overtake Williams of Rookie, and Master Bear's trying to sneak through as well. We're going to go side by side with these guys as well. Doing the outs round the outside because he had a spin on the curbs, around Lake Com. That's not going to help. He's dropped quite a considerable amount of positions as well.
Wow.
That is Rookie going a little wide through the hairpin, but he's able to keep the position. Yeah. And lap 9 of 22, we're getting the action that we were promised.
Yeah.
Sierra almost losing it on entry of P1. Is PDNB going to be able to make a move up the inside heading into pit path? It's very hard to do, but he's not able to make that work just yet. Bloody heck.
I know.
Big train of cars here.
Take a breath. Yeah, there's quite a few here from P7 downwards. P7 downwards, you've got Rookie leading the pack of 7 with Sierra, PDNB, Minden, Scar with Pivot and Steel. 7 seconds adrift with this pack. But
Sierra's trying to make a move here, coming up to the Williams. The Williams is a little bit slower car, but should be good in a straight line. Is Sierra breaking himself? Possibly. He's taking the run off. He's going to have to give the position back, but he's going to lose a bit more than just one. He's got overtaken by a Haas. That's PDNB. Is Minden going to be able to make a move as well? Heading into La Source, we're almost halfway through this race. Is the outside line. He's not necessarily going to have a great exit. He's using a little bit of the curb, but it's all okay. We still go side by side, but that slight inside line down a little bit of the pit does help Minden keep the position.
Rookie licence is just pitted for Hart.
And Sierra's been overtaken by Scar as well for a little bit of a poor run over the top of Radion.
Yeah, Master Bear made a move on the Exo as well.
Hatters are fighting side by side here, Scar and PDNB. No contact there. PDNB gave the spot to his teammate. And blimey, we've got a lot of good battles going, haven't we?
Yeah, while these battles going on, the gap between first and second is 4.5 seconds, and we've got a 3-second gap to Mo Sullivan in P3. Shaggy's on his tail, then a 7-second gap to Master Bear. Really spreading them out.
Adrenaline's got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. I mean, that Red Bull dominance is like we're seeing in real life very much, aren't we?
Yeah, you see, it's P2 and 3. With a little result for them too if it stays this way, and we're just near enough 50% of this 50% race.
Hasses are also 8 and 9. That is 27 points for the pair of them. That's going to be a good springboard for which to launch their season. For those of you that are slightly confused, we do have a slightly different point system where every driver who finishes gets points from 30th to 20th, with 30 points first, and then 1 point for 20th.
Yeah, just watching Wallace make the move on Donaldinho for P15. And then I'm on with Scar now, who's got PDNB's company, teammate, and Sierra.
I'm on with PDNB. The two Hasses are very close. That Sierra went very wide there on exit of Radion. Closing up. He's not making a move. Got very, very close though. That second Haas has got a lot less downforce than Scar.
I'm noticing Shaggy is pulling in Mo Sullivan for P3. He's caught up considerably this last lap. The Ferrari driver.
I was wondering if there's a discrepancy between tyres, but they're both on medium, so there's not really much difference in between them in terms of that aspect. But on lap 11, the top threes remain relatively similar, but from 5th downwards, it's been well.
Yeah.
So everybody's been in every position from 5th downwards, really. Master Bear, who was 13th at one point, is now 5th. Scar, who was also 14th at one point, is now 8th as well in the Haas. 2 Haas's running in the top 10. That's a decent haul of points for the Haas team. As they start lap 12 of 22, we are officially halfway through this race now.
Yep.
As we look on with the leader, with MCL.
Yeah,
absolutely well. Dominant, really.
Yeah, 6 seconds of gap between himself and Verstappen.
And then also
Shaggy's making a move on Mo. Yeah, he's passed. Mo's not giving up the position.
But he's outbraked himself heading into Les Combes, and that's just giving Mo Sullivan the space that he needs to overtake him. The Hasses have swapped places again.
Yeah, TDMB. Oh, and
got back ahead of pivot.
And Shaggy and Mo are swapping positions again. Shaggy gets into P3
back
now.
Ahead of the Mercedes, but there's no way back for Mo.
He's not giving up, is he?
Thought he was going to make a move into Piff Path, but no. Shaggy's just outbraked himself a little bit, but not quite. I mean, last season, Shaggy was very much a standout performer towards the end of the season.
Definitely. Wallace is all over the back of Rookie now, up for P14 for Wallace. Yeah, makes the move. And there's a yellow flag.
Exo's retired.
Ooh. Yeah, he's hit the wall there.
I'm looking with Sierra. That looks like damage. I think it's a safety car, but that looks like damage. That must have been a spin exit of Paul Frere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've just seen his car there. It's smashed on the wall. Barrier. That's struck.
Now. Everybody below MCL so far has pitted.
Yep.
Except for MCL.
Yep.
The Hasses are coming in. Is Sierra coming in? Yes. Pivot. Steel. Adrenaline. Yes, but I don't know. No, he can't. He's not going to serve the penalty. But he's in the pit. Is Wallace in the pit? No. He's pitted for the new front wing, so I don't think he really has to. Rookie's not pitting either. That's interesting.
Yeah. They're on freshish ads, aren't they? Which will see him to the end, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. But we've only really seen 2 people that haven't pitted this time around.
Do you know what? I think MCL should have pitted.
Unless maybe he didn't have the opportunity to. Maybe there's that as well.
Yeah, because the safety car has let everybody go.
So maybe he didn't have the opportunity to.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the safety car's not moved. He's let everybody past. So we'll be waiting for MCL. Scartrix have picked up a warning. 3-second penalty.
Let's see if he pits now. I mean, I imagine that he would, but where is he going to come out?
Well, the safety car stopped, so he's going to be P1.
We'll see.
The safety car is waiting for MCL, like you said. I don't think he had the opportunity to pit, so.
No, I don't think he did either.
He's putting softs on.
Softs on for probably. No, he's putting hards on.
I put hards on. Them tyres were red when they put them on. It's a bit late
it's very much like that thing that we had in. I remember that we had it in Spain. It's very much that thing where there was a lot of people that did 2 medium stints in the 100, and they needed to pit again. And like, if they were going to do the same stints, it was too early for softs, but slightly too late for hards.
Yeah.
And I think MCL was very much in the sort of situation. If we had 5 to go, I'd be looking at softs.
Yeah.
But because it's 8 and he needs to use a different compound.
Yeah. There's no option to do that.
It's something worth bearing in mind. But then again, you're running 3 laps under safety car. Your tyre wear's not going to be as great. So you probably could have played the soft gap.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, softs would just be coming into their own 7 laps in. Yeah.
So let's be honest. Realistically, this lap and another, so it'll be 16 before they start. Realistically.
Yeah, Donald
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 7 laps. It might be a bit of a stretch, but it's possible.
Yeah, you notice that PDMB, Bull, and Donaldino put fresh softs on.
So, has everybody else put hards on?
It's hard. Master Bear's put mediums, Minions put mediums, so Scar, Pivot, Adrenal, and Steel.
But crucially, those that were on the same tyre strategy, MCL, people like Dash Stafford, Shaggy, Mo, Sierra, they've also put on hards.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting.
It is going to be very interesting, just like the rainbow race that you had yesterday. Or yesterday.
Monday. Yeah, wow. Didn't expect that to be as exciting and as head fucking as it was. I tell you, as a commentator, trying to fathom out what people are going to do, honestly, I had a thumper of an head Monday night. There's not much of it, not much brain matter to go at anymore, but what brain matter I had left was aching.
I've watched about 30% of it, so I've not watched too much, but from what I can see, it's a pretty cool concept strategically.
Oh yeah, interesting, very interesting. Obviously as a fun race, I wouldn't have it in a championship.
Have it in an actual championship.
No, Don Dino's picked up a penalty.
Another. Because he had a drive-through for speeding into BSC as well.
Yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah, I made a note of that.
I'll be honest, McLaren aren't going to be happy with their performance today because K18 had his own issues at the start of the race, whatever they were. And then Donaldinho is, well, at the bottom of the field, putting that in front. But McLaren are going to be stone dead last. Yeah.
Say the safety car's going to be waiting for Donaldino to catch up, and he's some 30 odd seconds behind, so I can see another lap.
To be fair, I reckon he'll catch up because when they were crossing start finish line, it was a minute.
I hope he does catch up.
I reckon he will catch up. At least get within like 20 seconds. He's jetting down the Camel straight now. And just in the meantime that we were talking about it, he's gained about 5 seconds. So he should catch up.
I think Master Bear's in good position, personally. What are your thoughts, Casper? I've just got Master Bear in a good position.
What are my thoughts on, sorry?
On, obviously, without any more safety cars, I think Master Bear is in a good position. What are your thoughts?
I'd be inclined to agree. He's in a good position. Just purely looking at tyres, you'd think that the Aston and the Alfa Romeo at the 5th and 6th, they are going to have the tyre advantage if they go through it. Safety car is in this lap now as well. But Minden has left. I don't know if he's rejoined, so he's going to be powered by AI. Now, just a quick adjustment on the AI. Last season, they were running the AI when they take over. They were running at 40. Now they're running at 65.
Yeah,
so the discrepancy between is going to be a bit different. He is back, so all is well. As they go green, green, green for the third time this race. I said there was going to be at least 2.
He's not left in this time. Verstappen hasn't been caught napping.
And Minden's pitting now as well.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure why.
I will go and have a look.
But he is pitting, and in the meantime, we've got Mo and Master Beryl getting very,
he's putting softs on
cozy,
Minden.
almost side by side.
Minden's putting softs on. Minden is putting softs on.
Yeah, he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Adrenaline's also got ahead of Pivot. As Mo and Master Bear head down the camera straight, Master Bear looking to the inside. He's not quite close enough to be able to make that move. Scar and Rookie. Scar's been able to take the inside.
I'm on board with MCL and Verstappen. There's not much between them.
And again, this midfield battle is really close. We had that on at the end of the last safety car. I've got it again. Which is always brilliant.
Thought he was going to make a move, but no, he's dropped back. Still now he's putting Adrenaline under pressure as we see PDMB and Pivot swapping places.
Now you think an Alpine is an AlphaTauri and the Williams, you think the Alpine's going to be able to path through this. Considering the Alpine is relatively faster.
And with Steel at the wheel, So
especially with Steel at the wheel.
PDMB's showing some good pace. Oh, and there's a move there from Scartrix. No.
On board with Ron.
Yeah, Scartrix is going for the move on Wallace. Yeah.
Ooh, what happened there to Ricky?
Oh no. I didn't see any contact, I must admit, whether he...
I didn't see either, but I was going to see what happened to him there. I'm on board with Steel at the moment. We've got side-by-side action ahead of him with Adrenaline and Rookie. Adrenaline's taking the inside at La Source. Can Steel capitalise on this as well? He looks like he can. He's got Pride out of La Source, going side-by-side. About to head up to Eau Rouge, but Rookie just let him go. And again, Rookie's just going to be losing positions to a Haas and now also to a Aston Martin potentially. Bull's got ahead of PDMB.
Yeah.
And then keep going side by side. Here comes the Aston Martin up the inside of Le Con, but Rookie able to hold it around the outside, keep the position. The Bull's making the inside line, trying to make it work. He's going to get the inside line again into the hairpin, and also the Haas is going to be able to capitalise on that as well.
Yeah,
so Rookie's lost about 4 positions.
Soon drop down that.
In the space of just as many corners.
Adrenal's making a move on Wallace as well.
Runs a little wide through Puon.
So this is mediums against hards again. Mediums seem to be... But look at the gaps between everybody now. It's at least a second between 90%.
Here comes Adrenaline. Adrenaline's been able to make a move on Wallace because Wallace used the curve on the inside of turn 15. And Steel is on the back. Wallace and Steel be very well-known battle. The Ferrari against the Alpine. We've seen some brilliant battles from the pair of them. I'm thinking back to the season finale at Hungary. DRS is also now enabled from the next lap. But this is going to be a brilliant battle, I can already tell.
Mediums against hards though.
Rookie's had a little bit of a problem on drive out of the bus stop. Is Pivot going to be trying to make a move round the outside of La Source? Here he goes on medium tyres. And I reckon he's made that work, you know. He has.
He has.
And he's considerably ahead now. So that decision to pit for hards isn't really working.
Nope. On board now.
Out in front.
Go on. No, go on.
I was just going to say, out in front, MCL's got a 3-second lead ahead of Verstappen and another 3.5-second lead ahead of Shaggy.
Yeah. I'm on board with Adrenaline, Wallace and Steel. Coming close.
Again, it's at the moment it's the midfield where we're going to get the most
isn't it?
battle. I
Yes.
think I thought Steele had a great drive out of Jackie's curve, but not to be. Keeping a slightly tighter line through Puon, and it allows him to get a little bit closer to Wallace towards his path.
Yeah, you notice Wallace has got no power battery. Steele has got a full battery near enough, so
That's certainly going to help Mike as he tries
Here he
to
goes.
conquer his long-time rival.
Sierra and Adrenal. Sierra's dropping back a bit.
Not sure what's happened next. It looked like Sierra gave up the decision to Adrenaline, but here comes Steele. Not using his battery yet either. That's also worth considering.
Yeah,
Wallace has gone a
Adrenal and
little
Sierra.
more deep into the bus stop, but that's helping defend. Lap 19 of 22.
Yeah, Sierra's got
And as they head
DRS
towards-
on Adrenal, but doesn't capitalise.
Now DRS is relatively significant as Haas tries to put a nose in on Steele.
Steele, yeah.
Right, Steele gets out of there. Is brilliant. But DRS is relatively insignificant on the start-finish rate. It's down here where you want it, and Steele's got a great exit. He's going to have DRS and
Sierra's got
ERS
Adrenal.
and slipstream. It's 3 wide through here. It's like Kimi Raikkonen. When he made 2 moves at once. And here we go, spins! Spins from Steele, contact there. That's not good. Steele drops a few places. That's not great for the Alpine drivers. It's the rookie getting back ahead of him now. Bull goes up the inside of Wallace at the hairpin. Adrenaline's got a 3-second time penalty for track limit. Sierra's also got ahead of Adrenaline. And, well, that was a chaotic moment there.
Just a little bit. If
A little bit, yeah.
this season carries on like this, we're going to need new parts.
God, I'm going to need a new mouth because all You're going to hear a text-to-speech part from me next time.
Yeah,
I'm going to sound like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah. Oh dear.
God.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Right, we are on 3 to go, but they are 3 very long laps because Spa's 7.007 kilometres is a beast not to be messed with.
Yeah, as you can see, penalties mid-pack. As it is at the moment, you'll see PDMB leapfrogging positions at the end. You'll see Wallace leapfrogging positions at the end. So I think the top 5, barring any accidents, is going to be as it is. But
Depending on the gap, I think Scar stays in 6th because it's only a 3-second time penalty. It's not too severe.
No, but behind him, it's going to be interesting to see.
But here we go, Bull going up
Bull.
the inside, down the Kemmel Straight, didn't even need the braking zone.
No.
But I think he just a little wide, parked the car exactly where he needed it to, and PDMB was not able to overtake.
No. Oh, who's spun there?
Yellow's in the second
That
sector.
is TTM pivot spun.
No, that's for pivot.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's been
big
hit.
incident! Hit
Donaldinho.
Donaldinho.
That's a safety car. Is it? Yes,
That
it
must
is.
be a safety car. And
Donaldinho is out.
Linden almost got involved as well there.
Yeah. Wow. Now
Big
then,
incident.
that's-
No safety car because Donaldinho's wreck got cleared, well, immediately because it just got ghosted. Oh, moment there.
PDMB.
As he got the inside pit path.
Piff path.
But he got the move despite being about as wobbly as jelly through there. As Wallace goes back up the inside. Tries to go back up the inside, but side by side still here through this section. Outside of Blanchimont. What's going to happen as we head up towards the bus stop? Wallace stays ahead, stays in 9th. I'd be expecting a Ferrari to be a little bit further up the field.
Yeah, he's had his moments tonight, hasn't he? I'm not making excuses
There
though. Interesting to see whether that move from pivot will be investigated in the steward's room. after his
I
spin.
didn't catch very much, but it looked like Donaldinho ran into
Mo Sullivan's up to
Pit-
P3. He's got the better of Shaggy. Mo Sullivan in the Mercedes. Good result for Mercedes if it stays like that. But there was gaps. Whether Shaggy's made a mistake, because there was a couple of seconds gap between Shaggy and Mo Sullivan. As we see
PDMB's got
Wallace.
back up the inside of Wallace down the Kemmel straight into Lake Elm.
Yeah.
But here comes Wallace up the inside, trying into the hairpin, not quite able to make that move. Because what I'm thinking is, it looked like I don't know where pivot was exactly on the track there, but it looked like he was just stationary, so he wasn't moving. And it was just, I think Donaldinho ran into him, really.
Interesting. Well, there won't be any safety
Whether
cars
he
now.
could avoid it or not, I don't know. But starting the final lap, 1 3/4 more minutes for MCL to retain the lead. And, well, lead after the first race.
Verstappen made a mistake coming through turn onto the start-finish straight. He's spun out a little bit, so that's given MCL another couple of seconds lead. And his back end's all over.
He can't be making too many of those, because otherwise he's going to have his teammate on him.
Yeah. He's got more.
And who's his
Shaggy catching?
And who's his teammate on him? Only Shaggy.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Last lap, Shaggy.
As we look down the final time for the Kemmel straight for Shaggy, is he going to be able to get close enough to Mo Sullivan? Not particularly. No. We've seen passes made all over the circuit, so who knows, that could happen anywhere, really. As we look towards the midfield, is there anything happening in the midfield? Not really. It's all been strung out a little bit.
Yeah, they are strung out. I think PDMB will inherit position on Bull, but we don't know.
Here we go, Adrenaline making a move on Rookie, I thought, but not quite close enough. Almost side by side, but not quite so.
Wallace
had a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to be interesting to see where he ends. No, actually, no, he's in 10th. He's got a 4-second gap. He's all right. But coming up to the start-finish line after a chaotic start, a chaotic finish, and an even less chaotic middle, MCL absolutely dominated, and he wins the first race here in Spa in the ERC Managers race.
Yeah, he does. Congratulations, MCL. Verstappen is next on.
First race back and in second place. I don't think you can complain too much.
That's a cracking result from Mo Sullivan as well.
And a quite a good one for Shaggy as well. 4th place on the first race as well. Well, good. Right. Scar's penalty doesn't really change him too much, neither does Sierra's. Bull is dropped a place, so PDMB goes up to 8 in terms of the penalties. The only penalty that there is Adrenaline, but that will only drop him a position to Minden, which it hasn't. So we only wait for the pivot to come around. He's 3-2 on now, so it'll be about a minute. But yeah, that was a chaotic race.
Yeah, it was. Didn't give me the excitement I was hoping for, but yeah, interesting.
Oh, very interesting. I'll tell you what. If this is what things are meant to be like, I can't bloody wait for tomorrow.
No, I can't. But it's a cracking result for in the constructors for Mercedes. Absolutely brilliant result for them.
Works out to be 46. Who also got the fastest lap point as well. That's quite MCL. By just under a second. So that works out to be 46 points, not including the clean racing ones. But I also get an achievement for watching an online race. Because I've not done that yet. I've not really done much online on this game. Driver of the day, Scar. Okay, what's yours?
I'm going for Mo Sullivan. I thought he's done well there tonight, Mo.
He's done very well. To be fair, I'd be inclined to agree. I think
Actually,
PDMB also did very well.
50 points I that Mercedes have got tonight. 50 points.
Assuming clean racing points, yeah. That's
Well, we've
very
got the
much
clean
indeed.
racing points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's 50 points. That's going to be a big old lead. I'm not sure. Probably the nearest that could compete is maybe Aston Martin or Haas in terms of like a double team thing. But anyway,
yeah, going to be
we'll let
interesting.
everybody know tomorrow how it's all looking.
We will.
The meantime, your results are on the screen now. MCL ahead of Verstappen and Mo Sullivan is your podium. Shaggy, Master Bear, Scott, Sierra, PDB, Bull, and Wallace round out your top 10. Steel, Rookie, Minden, Adrenaline, and Pivot with the top 15. And the last 5, Donaldinho, Exo, Billy, K18, and Dave have all retired for a variety of reasons. That's it for today. We'll see you all tomorrow. In the
Certainly
meantime,
will.
it's a goodbye from Mike.
And it's good, Mike, from me. And Casper.
And it's a good and it's a goodbye from me as well. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good night.